We're back with Straight from the Farm. Hear from real South Carolina soybean farmers about what they do, why they're proud to be a farmer, and the power of the U.S. soybean.
I'm Charlie Whiten. We have Whiten Farms. We grow soybeans, corn, milo, wheat in Oconee County. We have 4 broiler houses. We grow chickens for. I come from a long range of farmers. My great-grandfather and my father. On both my mother and my father's side, they were farmers, so we kind of fell into it. So we enjoy it. My 2 sons and my daughter and my wife, we all, and now partly my daughter-in-laws are getting involved also, so we have a long range of family farms. When I started planting the beans, soybeans, they were like, county yield was like 9 bushels to the acre. Now we're topping over 80 to 100. The soybean board has really done research, and we have funded research to have a better bean, a more productive bean, to meet the needs, you know, of the American public, and everything from buying tires to the upholstery in your cars, crayons, candy. I mean, the list goes on and on for soybean oil. It's taken the place of oil being pumped out of the ground, and I think that's a great thing. And we're getting to see that in our lifetime. So, my grandfather and father-in-law, they had a farming background. It was hard back in them days, you know, to farm because they were dry spells and droughts and everything else. And like I mentioned, the soybean board coming up with a different bean that'll help us during the drought years be drought tolerant has really helped us tremendously. The soybeans that we grow here in the county, we send them to Georgia to be processed, and then the integrator that we grow for, they take the soy meal and bring it back as chicken feed, and it's all making a big circle. So I'm really pleased with that. And I think, you know, God, that we live in a state that we can do that. You stick with what works. My granddaddy and my father always talked about stick with what works. And they had cotton years ago, and cotton quit making it for them, so up here in the upstate, so that's when I went with soybeans and wheat and corn. So we have stuck with that, and the chicken farm, we just stick with what works. And it's been really productive for us and helped us. The legacy, being my sons, they love it. I tried to make them not like it because it's so hard, but they love it. Farming is important to us because we have the battles with farming, the weather, the financial, everything about it. My wife and I, we have come a long way to starting of this farm, and our kids have come up. They enjoy it. They're right there with me. I can call either one of them at 2 o'clock in the morning and say, we've got an alarm at the chicken house. They'll be right there with me. I thank the good Lord for them and how they have backed. It takes total commitment. It takes 100% commitment. It can't be just say, well, I'm going to start a farm and I'm going to make money. No, you might as well quit while you're ahead, because that it's not going to happen. You've got to be committed. You've got to love it. You've got to care for it. You've got to take care of it. You've got to take care of your equipment. You've got to take care of the chickens that we have to grow. It's a full-time, double-barrel commitment and love for farming, whatever kind of farming you're doing. You got to have a love for it. And you got to save for a rainy day. I need to throw that in there too. Oh.